Ojas meaning in Ayurveda. What does Ojas mean in Ayurveda? Hey guys, welcome back to Claire Minded. My name is Claire. Today I'm going to be explaining what Ojas means, what the meaning of Ojas is in Ayurveda. And so this video I'm going to explain what Ojas is, what does that word translate to, what does it mean, what is it in Ayurveda, and then I'm going to give you examples of low Ojas, strong Ojas, and then how to increase your Ojas according to Ayurveda. So what does Ojas means in Ayurveda? Ojas literally translates to vigor or vitality. It's our stability, our structure. It's what gives us the most contentment. So Ojas is the foundation of our immunity. It's like our energy reserve, this container that holds all the subtle energies together. It is the base for our happiness and our overall contentment. Ojas is essentially the container that holds all of the subtle energies, the doshas within it. So when we have strong Ojas, we are feeling happy, we're feeling content, we're feeling bliss. But when we have low Ojas, we are feeling like fatigue, we're feeling weaker, unstable of the mind, and just kind of all over the place because we feel so weak, we're frail. And so we really want to focus on creating strong, stable Ojas within our bodies because it will ultimately help stabilize our minds and work our mind and body, spirit in synchronicity and align them all together. So Ojas is essentially what keeps our body and mind in harmony. It is our vitality and the stability that it provides. So low Ojas, giving some causes and symptoms of what low Ojas is. Low Ojas is basically when this container becomes very, very thin, very, very weak. This is typically because some of the other subtle energies are going in way excess. In this case, the Ojas go down very, very low. So our strength and our stability become very, very weak and frail. Some common causes of low Ojas are things like physical or emotional trauma, poor sleep habits, overworking yourself, excessive orgasms, if you're getting it on too frequently, sometimes this can happen to vatas, excessive travel, or high vata and high prana in the body. Common signs of low Ojas are things like chronic disease, when you have low or poor energy, aches and pains within the body, experiencing anger, selfishness, nervousness, low mood swings, anxiety, loneliness, a lack of excitement or enjoyment for life, frequent colds and flus, having a poor complexion, overweight, or you have a thick coating of ama on the tongue. Some Ojas depleting foods that can cause low Ojas are things like dry, raw, uncooked foods, canned and frozen or fried foods, alcohol and drugs, refined sugar or refined flour, or any overly processed foods. These are Ojas depleting foods and will ultimately lead to low Ojas. Now, strong Ojas, this is kind of where we want to work towards, because when we have strong Ojas, we're feeling secure with ourselves, we're feeling strong, content, happy, and just like very aware and at peace of where we're at, mind, body, and spirit. So some good signs of strong Ojas are things like having a strong complexion. You have a sparkling in your eye, fresh cheeks, fresh face. Your tongue is clear and pink, no signs of ama. You're feeling rested upon waking up. You're happy and cheerful about life. You don't get sick that often. You have a clear mind and a clear heart. You're very aligned. You're having strong fertility. Body and organs are all well nourished. And you're taking good self-care and having good self-care practices in your life. And these are all things that lead to strong Ojas. And strong Ojas is just this like strength and vitality that you kind of carry without you throughout the whole day. So say you have low Ojas, if you're eating a lot of canned foods and you're not taking care of yourself and you're just experiencing maybe some overweightness or just a lack of contentment, maybe feeling a little bit depressed, these are low Ojas signs. Here are a few examples of how you can increase your Ojas. So by increasing your Ojas, you want to first start with meditation. And this will help increase your awareness and your consciousness and overall help increase your Ojas. You want to eat Ojas building foods and herbs. So you want to focus on the sweet, heavy, slightly warm and smooth foods. These will nourish the body. You always want to make sure they're as fresh and whole as possible. And you really want to focus on very like dense foods that will nourish the body. So Ojas is the strength. So you want to eat heavier foods, like dates are really good, almonds are really good, steamed vegetables, quinoa, rice. These are all Ojas building foods. You want to reduce your stress. So keep positive company around you. You want to practice yoga, pranayama, art, paint, go in nature, play some music. You don't want to overwork or overexert yourself. So you really just want to overall reduce your stress. You want to avoid excessive sex. So you want to learn how to control your vital sexual energy, because conserving that sexual energy will ultimately preserve your Ojas. Because if you are orgasming like multiple times a day, I mean, it feels amazing, but it kind of leaves you a little bit weak and it kind of depletes your Ojas. So you just want to avoid excessive sex. Another Ojas increasing practice is Abhyanga. Abhyanga is so nourishing because you're self-love, self-care, you're putting oil on your body. Oil is heavy, it's dense, it's moisturizing, so it's nourishing the body, it's creating a stronger container. Abhyanga is great for building Ojas. Gentle yoga and exercise are also good for building Ojas. It helps relieve your stress, it promotes free flowing of energy. You can take a hike in nature, you could swim, you could breathe, just attune your breath and connect to your body. Anything gentle and relaxing but still connective to yourself will help build those Ojas. You want to surrender to life. Stop saying no to what actually is and say yes and just allow. This creates less resistance and constriction to your life and disrupts any Ojas from being built. So you really just want to surrender to the flow of life. You know, just take a step out of the way and just allow what is to be. And lastly, the best Ojas building practice is just to promote positivity in your mind, in your relationships, in your speech, and just overall your life. Keep good company, inspire you through your dreams, feel compassionate towards other people, and keep your thoughts and your heart positive. And this will ultimately help build your Ojas. So the meaning of Ojas in Ayurveda is this stability, this container, this contentment, this bliss. Ojas is the subtle energy of Kapha. And when you're experiencing low Ojas, you are going to feel more fatigue, more loss, discontentment. You could be overweight. You could be dealing with just like a loss of like what to do. You're feeling weak and frail. On the opposing end, strong Ojas is when you have this like extra pep in your step. Your eyes are twinkling. You're feeling strong, secure, content with exactly where you're at. I gave you some great practices of how to increase your Ojas. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know about Ojas, pranas, tejas, any of the other subtle energies or the doshas, please let me know. I would love to teach you guys more as I learn myself. Thanks for being here.